Hi guys, it's Tiffany. I'm back with another video. I promised you guys that I would tell you about my medical, make a whole video dedicated to that. So here it is. First, to start off, the first medical condition that started all of my issues off with is Arnold-Chiari malformation. Now, as you can see, we have an average brain right here, and then one with Chiari. As you can see, the one with Chiari, the cerebellum, herniated down into the little hole. And let me get a pen so I can kind of show you guys. See, this is where this line right here is the foramen magnum. And you can see that you have a little bit of the cerebellum going down that hole. Whereas the average brain you have nothing. The cerebellum is up where it should be and you're good. So what this can cause is headaches. There's a whole bunch of symptoms besides that, but the most common one is headaches. You can have nausea, eye pain, leg pain, back pain. There's a whole bunch that you can have. So that's where it creates the issue, because then you also it's compressing the spinal cord, not allowing fluid to get through. Rarely people die from this, but in some cases they get in a traumatic accident and do pass away or things of that nature. Most people are asymptomatic, meaning that they don't even know they have it. It was believed to be rare, 1 in 1,000, I believe it was, but as imaging has come along, technology's gotten better, more and more people are getting diagnosed with this. So it's not as rare as everybody thought it once was. For me, though, even though, yes, it is genetic and people do have it, you can have acquired, there's different things you can do. But for me, this right here was my main issue, tethered cord. So what tethered cord pretty much is, it's a closed spina bifida. And so what happens is you have a phylum holding you down, anchoring you. So every time you grow, the cerebellum gets pulled down a little bit more each time. As you can see, a normal one, you're good. Here's the tailbone. But with the tethered one, you have that scar tissue. This one you don't. The next one that has also caused me some issues, not so much with pain, but mainly the headaches and healing from surgery, those types of things. Joint pain, stuff like that. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. This is pretty much, it's a mixed connective tissue disorder. So you don't heal properly, you can have hypermobility in your joints, those type of things. And for instance, I have healing problems, and doctors have known this forever. They have to have a plastic surgeon close me up due to this. My sister, on the other hand, she's very hypermobile. She can stand here, pop her hip in and out of socket. I don't know how she does it. It grosses me out. But she can do it. She also can do the praying behind your back, where you put your hands as if you're praying behind your back. Those types of things. It can cause fatigue. You're tired all the time, which describes her. I'm hoping to get her on here for another video, so she can kind of also share her story and her things, because her point of view, her perspective is different from mine. but we both suffer from the same conditions. It's just affecting her differently than it's affecting me. The next one is basilar invagination. What is basilar invagination? Pretty much, as you can see from this picture, you have this bone right here called an odontoid, and it's going the wrong way, so it's retroflexive. And you have it pointing into the spinal cord. Then that can cause the issues in itself. But when you have Chiari, and this is where I feel like most people that have been severely injured or have died, they have this, and they also have the herniation, which most people do not know about. And so they go on a roller coaster, those types of things, get whiplash, and it compresses the spinal cord too much and causes major issues. I got a craniocervical fusion, so I have limited movement in my neck, but I have a plate with screws, some rods, those types of things. Once all this is uploaded, then maybe I will make a video dedicated just to the surgeries I've had and those types of things. Now, the one that is causing me the most symptoms is idiopathic intracranial hypertension. That's just where you have high pressure in your head. So I have a headache 24/7, pretty much. What happens is, normally, well, my sister has a shunt too, but they put a shunt in, which isn't made for this, but they do it anyways to try to help relieve the pressure because they don't have anything for what I have right now. So they put the device in for it to drain fluid off. The issue with me is mine just keeps breaking. So that's why I have to have surgeries frequently. I've had around 40 surgeries. Most of them are due to idiopathic intracranial hypertension. And that's what it sucks. I know a lot of people who have the same issues as me. We're all different and unique. We all have different issues, but we can relate to each other in some way. I have this best friend in New Jersey. She can relate to me. She can relate to my sister, who I can somewhat, but she can relate more than I can. Because I don't have really the chronic fatigue, all those things. My main issue is pain. The pain, the headaches, those types of things. But living with it every day, you learn coping skills, you learn to deal with it, you don't let it beat you. And of course, that's the theme for this channel. Don't let the stuff beat you. Your obstacles, don't let them beat you. So the next one, and this is pretty new, mastocytosis or mast cell activation syndrome. What this pretty much means is I get itchy, I get flushed. It's where the histamines are all out of whack. It's like you're having an allergic reaction, but you're not, if that makes sense. So pretty much that's that. And I also have POTS, posterior orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. That's just pretty much you have all this, or your blood pressure's all out of whack. When you stand up, your heart rate shoots up and your blood pressure drops, or vice versa. And, well, not vice versa, but, and they actually noticed that with my CSF. Whenever I stand up, my pressure goes negative. Whenever I'm laying down, my pressure goes through the roof. So I have a huge fluctuation in the CSF pressure. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. I was going to put those pictures up with the video, but I can't figure out how to do it. I'm new to YouTube, so hopefully soon I'll be able to do that. I will share more about my surgeries, more about my journey in the next couple of videos, so stay tuned. Have a great day.